Are you ready for tonight, my dearly loved child? If not, you should be, because what I am about to do is going to blow your mind. Something I am going to accomplish in your life will cause you to reevaluate everything you have ever believed. I can tell you that you may be scared or confused. I bet you are wondering what I am doing, what is the cause, and what I am. If you are not prepared, my dear, pay close attention tonight, because everything will come into play in an unstoppable way. Now that I've explained everything to you, I know that these comments may cause you to feel afraid or terrified, but I would ask that you hold off on ending our conversation at this point. Trust me when I say that if you stay with me a little while longer, you will understand why the goal is being pursued. And everything you are going through now will change based on what happens tonight. Make sure you're prepared for it. First and foremost, my child, you will not be sleeping tonight. Yes, you heard correctly. Stay up and ask questions like, why is it reasonable for me to stay up? And why is tonight so crucial? I know how scared you are, so please stay awake for the time being. Keep in mind that tonight you need to pay close attention to anything remarkable in someone's presence, in concentration, and in heart. The following is something I will explain to you, and it will be about how heavy my words are. My love, do you feel the tension in your body and your heart? This is not just any night, but this one. I will give you the most profound information if you stay with me for just 7 minutes. If you stay with me, not to waste time, something important is about to happen. And as a group, we are going to go ahead with dedication and embrace my presence. Listen up. I'm ready to deliver the harshest punishment of the year tonight, but it won't be on you. I've decided to judge the chains of self-doubt and procrastination that have impeded your progress. You've probably felt confused and alone with your thoughts, and you've had trouble sleeping because you can't stop wondering if things will ever get better. Tonight, I'm going to begin by declaring that I'm going to stop worrying about whether or not things will ever get better. I'm here to let you know that you don't know who I am. I feel that my voice can accomplish anything you want. In the name of my God, I tell you that one breath can move mountains, and I will remove any doubts that have tried to undermine your faith. I will replace them. As I stated in Isaiah 43:19, this new thing is already blossoming. Please keep this in mind. And if it's not clear to you, even in the middle of a dry wasteland, I will make a road and lead you through it. I promise you, my love, that this commitment was not made in the distant future. This is not some far-fetched fantasy. My statement for the evening is this: can you feel the sky changing as I gently guide you through this terrible phase? Before I do that, though, I want to be absolutely certain that this commitment was not made in the distant future. What if I told you, my darling, that your hunger is satisfied tonight? Imagine being able to face the day ahead with the certainty that everything will be okay. I would like to ask you, are you truly ready to hear what I have to say? Prepare your heart to face a world of change. The chains that have held you back for eternity are being broken right now. If you're wondering why I've already said this, it's because I've always wanted to make things different. Put an end to the mental fog. Don't worry any longer because it takes away your serenity. I want you to succeed so that I can give you hope and guide you into a future full of my glory. This is your chance, the one you've been waiting for all along. Please pay close attention, my love, because I have a crucial message to convey. I usually don't say this, but it changes every time I move. Just so you know, the enemy trembles with terror every time I move. His strategy is to distract you. He will sow suspicion and whisper lies in your ear, potentially leading you to doubt all of my promises. I want you to be steadfast in your faith, because my word is law. Did I not tell you in Jeremiah 29:11 that the Lord knows what is good and evil? I want to tell you that He wants to bless you rather than curse you, and that He will offer you a future, hoping that those preparations will start to materialize before your very eyes tonight. I can't sit still. I want you to remember that my truth will always triumph over His falsehoods. I refuse to stray from my truth, and my aspirations for you are unquenchable. I'm having a great time, love, and you can always rely on me to keep my word. However, I have a question for you. Even if what I tell you makes you doubt everything you thought you understood, will you still be able to fully trust me? Do you plan to stick by my side, even if the adjustment is difficult or confusing? Your answer will determine the course your destiny takes. You've been patiently waiting for this moment, and tonight you will finally find the answers you've been looking for. My knowledge will shatter your most enduring doubt, and you will discover that my work surpasses your wildest expectations. Tonight is the start of a new chapter in your life. I am a fairly quick runner, and I will make a historic entrance into your life. I will calm your soul, allay your fears, and create the breakthrough you have been seeking. At last, the weight and uncertainty will be lifted, and I will bring the knowledge and courage you need to face the future head on. Remember, my love, that what is happening tonight is meant to shape your destiny. Are you ready to embrace the future I have prepared for you? The choice is yours. This is something you have never seen before, so stay with me for a little longer, and let's start this adventure together. If you dream tonight, you will see my holy anger unleashed in all its grandeur. But before dread takes hold of you, let me soothe your soul, my love. My fury is not directed at you. Rather, it is for you. If you find this odd, allow me to explain. I have witnessed everything. I have heard every word spoken behind closed doors. I have heard every taunt, trap, and snare that those who dare to question my plan for your life have laid upon you. I have felt the weight of every difficult birth you have experienced. I have seen the opponent. I have seen everything. They will try to sabotage the path I have chosen for you, and tonight I will act. I will light a fire, not one of destruction, but of purification and justice. This fire will devour every lie, attack, and strategy that has been devised against you. Keep in mind, Rem, my child, that vengeance is mine. Tonight is the night that I will repay, according to the Lord in Romans 12:9. Tonight is also the night that I will silence the voices of those who believe my promises to you were hollow. They will discover that I am the God who fulfills His promises. So be prepared. This is the night that I declare to you. The air around you is heavy with purpose and full of power. Something unstoppable is stirring, a heavenly force being put into action. I have seen enough of the lies uttered against you, the betrayals that have torn your soul apart, and the injustices that have been committed. Do you feel that I am unstoppable? That my plans for you will always succeed? Do not be afraid or doubtful of what lies ahead. Isaiah 54:17 states that my fire is not accidental, but intentional. Tonight is about revelations, about discovering the true essence of who you are in me. Despite the mockery directed at the calling I have placed upon your life, my fire will burn through the darkness. It will dismantle every strategy, weapon, and plan that dares to oppose you. But pay close attention. This is about much more than retaliation, declaring to the world that justice will triumph over any weapon designed to harm you. Justice is love in action. Love burns fiercely when it witnesses its child being abused. And my love for you will not permit the enemy's schemes to remain unopposed. The fire I bring tonight is not just about changing your situation. It is about changing you. It will rekindle your faith, stir your emotions, and remind you that I am always here for you. Are you ready to see what is about to happen? The fire I deliver tonight will change you, my child. The heavens will work in your favor tonight. Be strong, my love, and do not let fear take hold of you. Let the flames that ignite tonight serve as a reminder of my unrivaled power and unbreakable promise. This fire is not here to destroy you. Rather, it is here to prepare you for the next chapter of your life. Just as gold is purified by the heat of the furnace, this fire will purify you, according to Zechariah 13:9. Keep in mind, my love, that even after the fire has gone out, I will still be here. I will not leave you. I will lead you to greater heights. I will guide, protect, and strengthen you, as only I can. This fire is not the end, but the beginning of a heavenly journey. Be amazed at what I have done through you, and let your heart be prepared for the next season. I, the Lord your God, am a consuming fire, a jealous God who moves heaven and earth for his children. Deuteronomy 4:24 states, "Trust me, my child, and see what I'll do." Are you ready to see what I will do? Let it burn even hotter, and let it illuminate the road for you. I have a plan for you. The fire has already been started, and the world will soon witness it. This is not your fight, but mine. Yet the victory has always been yours. My love, take a moment to listen carefully. Every breath you take is a heavenly chance, an opportunity to create the life you have always wanted, one full of purpose, joy, and boundless love. The universe is not against you. It is working with you and supporting you. But you must first open your heart. Kindness is like a seed that grows into the most beautiful garden. Everything positive and pure should enter your life. Change, my child, is the only thing that can transform your heart. The first step in changing your heart is practicing compassion toward yourself and others. Change is not something to be feared, but something to be treasured. It is a sign that you are alive and growing into the person you were meant to be. Let love shine brighter than the stars in the night sky, for love is your strength. Some people in your life must be left behind, at least temporarily. This is not an act of malice or vanity. Trust the beauty of the road I have created for you. Every twist, bend, and detour has a purpose. Walk with confidence, knowing that your light has the capacity to illuminate not only your own journey, but also the path of others you encounter. You have worked so hard to become the person you are today. It would be unfair to your spirit to go back in time so that someone else can catch up. Not everyone is in your position, and not everyone is ready to walk beside you. Others need time to heal, develop, and discover who they are. Letting them go is an act of love, not rejection. It allows them to do the work they must do while you continue to walk your path. Your success is proof of what happens when you trust me. You will continue to grow and rise, and those meant to walk with you will return at the right time. You will soon be living your dreams, and as you do, you will become a living example of true miracles. So keep rising, keep healing, and let your light shine brighter than ever before. The suffering you endure now is not meant to destroy you. It is preparing you for something greater. Keep believing. I am guiding you every step of the way. Trust my process, and you will see the beauty of my plan blossom before your very eyes. Remember, nothing in life happens by accident. Keep your heart open and keep your eyes on me throughout the process. The seeds you sow today will eventually bloom into the destiny I have planned for you. February. Avoid becoming sidetracked by temptation that the world has to offer, but instead concentrate on my promises and the reward that awaits you. You are about to start a new chapter in your life, and I will be by your side every step of the way. It hasn't always been easy, but you have persevered and remained true. Now I'm going to give you many gifts. Trust me, my child, the best is still to come. When this person leaves your life, you will remember that you are my beloved child, and I'm so proud of you. It hasn't always been easy, but I want you to know that this is the beginning of something new and exciting. Instead of looking back, keep moving forward toward the destiny I have planned for you. The light ahead will lead you to the fulfillment of my promises. February will be a month of change, a season that will test your faith and bring results. I know you've been waiting and hoping for answers, and now I'm here to give you the truth. The next adjustments are part of a divine plan that will bring about the changes you need to make, drawing you closer to my purpose for your life. This month will be one of opportunity and challenge, where the results of your efforts will be put to the test. The old will fade away, and the new will emerge. I want you to understand, my child, that this phase is crucial for your growth. You will have to make important decisions that will affect your path. As February begins, you will notice a change in the energy on the planet. Feel compelled to make decisions, take action, and align yourself with the path that I am laying out for you. This path won't always be easy, and you may be tempted to lose faith. This is the time for you to fully trust me. Let go of your worries and embrace the destiny I have planned for you. However, in light of the upcoming changes, I would like to draw your attention to 3 different measures that you should consider. These are not just reminders. They are instruction from heaven that will help you deal with the challenges that lie ahead and enable you to enter the new season with strength. I want you to know that these changes are for your benefit, that you are being cleansed, prepared, and ready to face whatever comes your way. I will be there for you every step of the way. Reinforced with confidence, you should give them extra attention because they will be crucial to your success. The first safety precaution I want to talk to you about is the power of your tongue. My child, your words have a lot of weight, and anything you say will have an impact. If you want the promises I have given you throughout your life to come true, you should be mindful of what you say and refrain from words that bring fear, doubt, or negativity. The second precaution I would like to recommend is to shield your heart. My child, your heart is the source of life, so you must protect it from anyone who tries to sow doubt. If someone tries to do so, you must respond with the truth of my word and keep it safe from the adversary's attacks. Instead, use words of trust, optimism, and triumph. Declare the promises I have made over your life and speak them into existence. Your words are powerful and will impact the world around you. You may feel exposed and tempted to let your guard down, trusting people who don't have your best interests in mind. But I encourage you to be cautious, because not everyone who enters your life is sent by God. Be cautious and seek my guidance in your relationships. Keep your heart safe from negative influences and surround yourself with positive people who will support and encourage you in your beliefs. The third precaution I would like to advise you to take is to remain rooted in my word, which is the most potent source of wisdom, strength, and calmness. As you navigate this season of change, you will find clarity, direction, and tranquility if you remember the truth of my word. It will lead to peace and strengthen you when faced with hardship. Spend time with me in prayer, in the word, and close to my heart. This is your moment, my dear. Walk forward with courage and confidence, because I am always with you. Keep your eyes on me, and let your words be full of faith. You're about to enter a period of enormous growth, blessing, and triumph. Know that I am with you. You are not alone on this journey. Believe in my plan, my timing, and my love for you. The changes that are coming are for the best, and I will be with you every step of the way. Keep your heart open. It may seem like you are traveling through a storm, wondering when the rain will stop. But know that the storm is temporary. Just as clouds part to make room for the sun, I see you, my child. I'm aware of your problems, worries, and deepest desires, even when you feel unseen. And when the world around you becomes noisy and chaotic, I am here, silently guiding you. You have been on a path of growth, sometimes painful, sometimes unclear, but always meaningful. You have questioned why you must go through suffering, and I have heard your cries. Know that every challenge you face is not a punishment, but a learning opportunity, molding you into a stronger, wiser, and more compassionate version of yourself, like gold refined in fire. The heat may be intense, but it is meant to purge impurities and reveal the beauty and power already within you. I know that you need rest, quiet, and relief from your troubles. Remember, the peace you seek comes from believing in me, not from ideal circumstances. My presence is your firm foundation. When you feel like you are walking on shifting sands, remember that my presence is unshakable. Your life is a message. Wherever you are, in a busy city, a quiet home, or your workplace reflect my love and grace. It is easy to doubt your significance, but know that your actions matter. Every time you choose love over fear and joy over despair, you live in your purpose. Even when things don't go as planned, you are valuable to me, and your life is part of a greater story. Waiting can be difficult, but there is beauty in waiting. In those moments, I am teaching you patience. Waiting requires surrendering control and trusting my timing. When the time comes, the door will open, and you will see that the wait was worthwhile. Take care of your soul. Life can be busy, but you must remember that you cannot pour from an empty cup. Nurture your spirit as you do your body. Without my presence, you will become exhausted and lose sight of your mission. Come to me with your worries, joys, uncertainties, and dreams. I am your shield, your refuge, and your strength. Sometimes you may feel like you can't handle the weight of the world, but you don't have to. You were never meant to carry it alone. I will give you rest. Walk this path with me, and together we will navigate it with grace and strength. As you continue, know that I am preparing you for something beautiful. There will be seasons of growth, waiting, and joy. My child, the best is yet to come. You have only seen a glimpse of the blessings I have in store for you. Keep walking with me. Keep your heart open, and trust that I am working everything out for your good. The path ahead may not always be easy, but it will always be worthwhile. My dearly loved child, I implore you to have faith in me. Keep your heart open and keep hope alive. You're on the right path. I want you to put aside your fears and uncertainties and trust in my life's purpose. I've always been dependable, and many people think of me solely in terms of my love, which is true because I am love. But you should be aware that my wrath is not a result of pride or self-centeredness, but rather of injustice, immorality, and disobedience. It is a force that arises within me when I witness people who were created in my image departing from the truth and the path that I have chosen for them. It is a righteous, holy passion that is different from human anger. I am the God of everything, including love and wrath. My anger is a part of my identity, and it flares when my people, whom I have chosen and called, turn their hearts away from me, choosing idols over the truth, choosing their own methods over my instructions. I do not want anyone to perish, but for everyone to come to me and find salvation. There are many instances in the Bible where my anger was raised, and you must accept this fact. My anger is not quick to burn, but rather patient and long-suffering as I wait for my people to return to me. However, when that anger is triggered, it should not be taken lightly, because it has the ability to correct, discipline, and, in rare cases, punish. When it comes to judgment, consider the story of Adam and Eve. I made them in my image, placed them in the Garden of Eden, a place of peace and perfection, gave them everything they could possibly need, and walked with them in the tranquility of the day. But they disobeyed me by eating from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, choosing to believe the lie that they might be like me and understand good and evil in the same way that I do. I gave them one instruction: to refrain from eating from the tree, but they disregarded it. When I called them and came up to them, they fled because they were ashamed and realized that they had sinned. My rage was not an impulse, but rather a justified reaction to their ignorance. Despite my anger, I created a chance for them to be redeemed, because I promised that the woman's seed would be delivered. I crushed the head of the serpent, which was a portent of the arrival of my son Jesus, who would decisively defeat sin and death. Despite my anger, I showed compassion, because I am a God of both justice and mercy. Even though I had given them everything, they still chose to betray me. Read further into the story of the Israelites that I rescued from slavery in Egypt. I divided the Red Sea to create space for them, led them by a pillar of fire at night and a pillar of cloud during the day, and provided for their needs in the wilderness. Yet they consistently disregarded me, grumbling and complaining. They built idols and worshipped false gods, breaking the vow I had made with their ancestors. As a result, I became even more enraged with them. I sent prophets to warn them and bring them back to me, but they ignored them, worshipping idols instead. I was furious when they worshipped the golden calf while Moses was on the mountain. I had just freed them from Egypt with a powerful hand, and they had immediately turned to idolatry. At that point, I was ready to act, but Moses, my servant, stepped in and begged me to grant them mercy. However, there were still repercussions for their disobedience, and many of them died as a result. I am willing to forgive when my people return to me, even though I take sin very seriously. The Israelites' resistance didn't end with the golden calf. They repeatedly abandoned me, which stoked my rage. I was incensed when they refused to enter the land that was promised to them because they were terrified of the giants. They doubted my ability to deliver the nation I had promised them after witnessing my amazing deeds. I told them that none of that generation would enter the kingdom. Yet even though I was still with them, I took care of them, gave them water and manna from heaven, and led them in circles for 40 years, until the generation that disobeyed had died. I remained faithful, even when others were not. And my rage wasn't motivated by a desire to punish them, but rather by a desire for their hearts to be loyal to me, to believe in my promises, and to follow the path I had set for them. Eventually, my rage flared against the people of Judah because they had abandoned me, worshiping the gods of the surrounding nations, contaminating my temple, and dishonoring my sacred name. I sent prophet after prophet to try to get the people of Judah to change their ways, but they refused to listen. Instead, they ridiculed my messengers and laughed at my warnings. As a result, the Babylonians invaded Jerusalem, destroyed the temple, and drove the people into exile. Even in my fury, I was not done with them. I promised that one day I would restore them, and I did. I sent them back to rebuild Jerusalem and the temple, restoring true worship. You see, my son, my wrath is justified, and does not come from jealousy or self-centeredness, but from my ultimate holiness. I cannot tolerate sin, and I discipline my people so they may regain their faith in me. I am patient, truly patient, and I give them numerous opportunities for repentance. I am always willing to forgive when my people come to me. My child, you may think that you are not like the Israelites, because you have not created idols or worshipped false gods. But I will tell you that my anger is not limited to the past. It is still in effect today and is focused on every sin, disobedience, and departure from my truth. You might not be worshiping physical idols, but what about the things you accumulate in your life? What about the times you trusted your own judgment instead of my plan for your life? I'm asking you to take stock of your life and pinpoint the areas where you've strayed from me. I'm pleading with you to come back to me with all of your heart. I am a compassionate and loving God, but I will not spare sin. My wrath should not make you afraid, but should cause you to turn from your sins and return to me, and I will restore you. I understand that the road ahead may seem difficult, and that you are anxious about what lies ahead. But remember that I see the finish line from the beginning, and I have your life in my hands. I have a wonderful plan for you, and I will not let you fall. Trust me, child, and I will guide you through every storm and season of your life. You have inspired and brave challenges around you, demonstrating my love even in adversity. I am proud of you. But now I ask you to let go of your need for control and let me lead you entirely. I am with you, and I will continue to walk with you. Trust me, child, and you will see my faithfulness in ways you cannot yet understand. Let go of fear. Step into trust and know that you are mine. Lay down your burdens, for you are not alone. I am here, watching over you with grace and mercy. I have carried you through, and I will continue to do so. Trust in me, and you will find peace. Amen.